In 1989, two handsome dancers from Germany took America by storm. Fab Morvan and Rob Pilatus, known as Milli Vanilli, had everything: platinum albums, screaming fans, and even a Grammy Award. But it was all built on the biggest lie in music history. This is the story of how a technical glitch exposed the most shocking fraud the music industry has ever seen. It started with a German producer named Frank Farian. He had the perfect pop songs, but he needed the perfect faces to sell them. Enter Rob and Fab, two charismatic dancers with model looks, but voices that didn't quite match Farian's vision. So Farian made a deal with the devil. He would use the real voices of Charles Shaw, John Davis, and Brad Howell, but Rob and Fab would be the faces of Milli Vanilli. The plan worked perfectly. Girl, You Know It's True became a massive hit. The album sold over 14 million copies worldwide. Rob and Fab were everywhere. MTV, magazine covers, concert stages. They were living the dream, but they weren't living their truth. Behind the glamour, Rob and Fab were struggling. They begged Frank Farian to let them sing on the next album. They wanted to be real artists, not just pretty faces. But Farian refused. The money was too good, and the lie was too profitable to stop. Meanwhile, the real singers were growing frustrated. Charles Shaw, one of the actual vocalists, was tired of being invisible. In a moment of anger, he told a reporter that he was the real voice behind Milli Vanilli. The story was buried, but the truth was starting to leak. November 2nd, 1989. Club MTV live in Connecticut. Milli Vanilli was performing their hit Girl, You Know It's True when disaster struck. The backing track skipped, and the same line repeated over and over. Girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's true. Rob and Fab stood frozen on stage. They couldn't sing along because they didn't know the words to their own song. In panic, they ran off stage, leaving thousands of fans confused and suspicious. That technical glitch lasted only seconds, but it would destroy their careers forever. For months, rumors swirled. Journalists investigated. Fans questioned. Finally, in November 1990, Frank Farian could no longer keep the secret. In a devastating press conference, he admitted the truth. Rob and Fab had never sung a single note on any Milli Vanilli recording. The reaction was swift and brutal. The Grammy Awards committee did something unprecedented. They revoked Milli Vanilli's Best New Artist Grammy, the first time in the awards history. Lawsuits poured in from angry fans who felt cheated. Record stores pulled their albums from shelves. Rob and Fab tried to rebuild their careers, but the damage was done. They released an album under their real names, but it flopped. The pressure, the shame, and the fall from grace took its toll. In 1998, Rob Pilatus died of a drug overdose at just 32 years old. A tragic end to a life destroyed by fame built on lies. The Milli Vanilli scandal changed the music industry forever. It exposed the dark side of manufactured pop and raised questions about authenticity that we still debate today. In an era of auto-tune and digital manipulation, their story serves as a reminder that sometimes the price of perfection is too high to pay. What do you think? Was Milli Vanilli just ahead of their time, or did they deserve their fate? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching the 70s and 80s Vault. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the greatest decades of pop culture. See you next time.